California. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from SoFi. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He's on the move. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's a give up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 13. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights, and the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 77-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. That was almost a huge play with an interception.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Here's Mahomes now. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got into the middle of the field. Incomplete. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Putting a receiver in motion. Back-to-back carries here. Still finding room past the 45. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Herbert from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Gets it to the 15. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around, didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Throw is there for Sky Moore. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down throw, Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to SoFi right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Pacheco will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Pitch it out to him. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll run it from the gun. Still some room at the 20. Hits the 40. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 20-zip lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Now it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set up now for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Working inside the red zone. From the pocket. And this time they're going to get there and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home at sack.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Chiefs start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Nearly an interception on that play. And now they're staring at a 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chiefs at a deficit. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Breaks the tackle, still going. And the Chargers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. To return, here's Paris Campbell. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Herbert on 1st down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, Herbert. He's on the move. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They send it in the hands of Will Dissly. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
The throw is caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. It's Herbert once more. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 16-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. This is ahead for about 5. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
The intended target there was Xavier Worthy, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
That's Worthy running the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Finds a man right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So the Chiefs going for 2 once again.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes throwing for 2. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing now, Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. 4th and 3, drive on the line.
15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Their punter making his way out now. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, who's going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for naught? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. And they love the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Second and 10 now. This one's to Rice out on the right side. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ooh, almost to throw the custom. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Brought in close to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Fullback trying to power it across. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he gets in, touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. The Chiefs making the call. They're going for 2 again.
The Chiefs will set up for the 3-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And no, he can't reach the end zone again. Got them the touchdown, but cannot add on another 2.
Chiefs 24.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Gamble now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Brought in right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Herbert from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That one gains 7. And now they have a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually. So 2nd down coming up. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Put the body on the line for his team. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chiefs trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. First and 10, it's Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Another throw for Mahomes. Called in by Rice. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Got to hurry this to the line. Back to the air, Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. So the Chiefs going for 2 once again.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. Really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Running in the red zone. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a first. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Chargers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.